and welcome back to IGN's E3 live show, streaming at you from e3.ign.com. Sony's new handheld, the PlayStation Vita, is packing a lot of power under the hood. So, what better to show that off than an Uncharted game? Let's throw it over to Anthony, John Garvin, and Chris Reese to take a look at Uncharted: Golden Abyss.
Thanks, Fran. We're here to show you guys Uncharted: Golden Abyss. With me, as Fran said, is Chris Reese and John Garvin. So tell us about, how are you guys bringing the Uncharted experience to the PlayStation Vita?
It's been a big challenge because if you've seen anything from like Uncharted 3, the bar for production value is super high. And when we first started thinking about doing an Uncharted game for a handheld, we didn't know if a handheld could do it, to be honest, because these things require just a ton of production values, animations, and the number of polys that they push. But we started playing with the Vita and realized it could do it, so we were pretty excited about it.
How is the Vita's unique capabilities being integrated, and how important is it to you guys? I think it's important to a lot of consumers that they be optional. Some of the touchscreen things and like that, that's not what people think of when they think of Uncharted.
Well, it really came down to we wanted to be able to take advantage, and Uncharted lends itself well. So we started off with the traversal, being able to get Drake climbing all around. At first it was getting that front touchscreen in there and tapping, and then dragging it. A lot of it was just came down to natural movement. And then mixing them up a little bit as well so that you can play it however you want.
Well, it was part of the development process, right? Because what happened was, the first thing we fought for on this device was 2 sticks, right? Because we'd done we'd done 3 PSP games, all hardcore action character games, and we wanted that second stick. So we got that, and then we realized that, the touch screen was no different than taking your thumb and hitting the triangle button, which, is sort of ubiquitous in all games for doing, any interaction that you can imagine. The touch screen, though, you can see what you're interacting with, so why not just touch the weapon if you want to pick it up? Why not just touch the ledge if you want to climb it? Touch the rope if you want to jump to it. So it became kind of this natural progression of standard controls to Vita controls, and then sort of integrating both of them.
Yeah.
So how much has Naughty Dog been involved in bringing Uncharted to PlayStation? To your version of it.
They've been involved a lot, actually. It's like they're not actually involved in the development process, but they are. They care a lot about their games and about their franchise and about the character Nathan Drake. So, for example, I wrote the script for Uncharted: Golden Abyss and worked pretty closely with Amy Hennig very early on because she got approval on all the scripts. She helped me with the casting, so we got Nolan North back. And then when we casted this new cast of characters, she was there to help make sure that the chemistry was going to be right, that the whole thing worked for the game.
Yeah, so it sounds like it's very true to the Uncharted franchise.
Yeah, that's been our goal from day one, right? Not just for the story, for the characters and the environments, but the kind of game it is.
That's awesome. Well, thank you, John, and thank you, Chris, for joining us. Really looking forward to playing Uncharted. So that's Uncharted.
Watch this block.
Thanks for
It's a
joining
little
us. All right,
squirrely.
back to you, Fred.
All right, sweet. Thanks, guys. It's always a good thing to add more Uncharted thanks to Sony's family. And if you are watching, I know you're a Sony fan, so don't go anywhere. We have 2 Vita demos coming up next. We'll see you soon.